So what is good, family? Welcome back to another video. Today we have the Supreme lawn chair. Pretty shitty fucking morning for me, but I'll let you guys see what happened and all that. Once again, Supreme is back with the payment failed. So once I figure out how to get over that, hopefully then we'll get back to cooking. But yeah, I also thought I would show you guys the Supreme Relief box logo tee. This is a size large. If you guys remember the last video, I actually hit a size small, but ended up hitting another one off the restock, I think like 2 or 3 days later. So I literally just have this one stashed away, kind of just like as a personal collector's item in hopes that they'll go up. Yeah, Supreme Relief box logo tee. Let me know if you guys got yours in. Definitely gonna be going down in history. But other than that, enough talking. Let's get right into the live crop. Starting off with the live crop, went ahead and clicked start all. I was also running for CDG and for DSM because CDG still actually hasn't dropped yet, but DSM ended up being a fucking L just because they ended up clipping a lot more proxies than they usually do. But started them all up. You can see everything instantly picked up, instantly went to generating ticket, and some of them were already waiting for CAPTCHA. And I feel like my server was either lagging or there was something with my cyber, or cyber was starting to use a lot of CPU, because then my server really started to like glitch out. It was like lagging really bad. All the CAPTCHA windows turned white and it just took really long for all the CAPTCHAs to pick up. All of my tasks are just sitting on waiting for CAPTCHA. Literally nothing I can do. I tried pulling up the cyber app on my phone to see maybe I could solve some CAPTCHA on the phone too and just try and get it to go faster. But then I'm literally sitting here trying to solve this CAPTCHA and my server is just not responding. It seems like cyber was just making my fucking server shit the bed. 2 on processing payment, but they're both for the same profile, so pretty much if one of those were to hit, I would only get one. But I was just pretty much waiting on those. All my DSM tasks were searching for product because all of my proxies ended up getting banned. Then my Leaf Shopify resis ended up picking up and I just had to solve some checkpoint CAPTCHA. But by that time it was pretty much too late and the CAPTCHAs were literally just not popping up. Still don't know why. I think it was probably something on their end, but I did see a lot of success with cyber. Might have to tweak my setup a little bit. Saw a lot of success on home IP, local host. So if you guys were successful, leave a comment down below. Let me know your setup, what bot you guys were using and whatnot. Pretty much DSM was an L. So at that point I was just pretty much hoping CDG USA would drop, which they didn't. And then you can see I finally hit the Supreme lawn chair. It said I got 3 successful checkouts, but that's because all 3 of them were under the same profile. So that's why it said profile used. But in reality, it was only 1 checkout. I did get 1 email for a single lawn chair. But as always, boys, you already know one is better than none. So we're gonna take everything we can get. Like I said, pretty much was an L this drop, no CDGs, and then started coming in the Supreme restocks. And that's when I started to get pissed off because I would get a bunch of CAPTCHA and then a bunch of processing payments, and then everything would just get payment filled. So pretty much at that point, it was just fucking burning my 1 clicks. Supreme was sitting there just fucking raping my Gmails. But like I said in the last video, I don't know if this is a cyber problem or if it's on my end. I guess I'm just gonna have to give it some more time. Hopefully they'll come around and figure it out. Mech has been cooking recently, but with the price that it's at right now, I just don't know if I should pull the trigger or just wait for the Supreme off season. Other than that, just a very unlucky drop for me today, boys. Even the restocks that I'm running for now, I'm instantly just getting hit with payment failed. So hopefully the cyber team will figure that out. You win some and you lose some. What are you gonna do? Alright, so next up we got the LeBron 7 Media Day, and I had a feeling these were going to be a good cop off the jump, just because it's a LeBron 7, which in my opinion is one of the cleanest models, and then it's the Lakers colorway, so you already know OG heads are going to go crazy over it. I'm sure Kobe fans are going to go crazy over it. Just all around a good sneaker. So that being said, I ended up full sending it. This was actually the first time I ever ran Nike, and that was with the help of the ship bot. Yes, it is a real bot, and it fucking cooks. This was the first time I ever like ran Nike full out, bot accounts, got a good setup going and all that. And then I also ran for Foot Locker. But if you guys were in the Good Chefs or in any other group, you should have known that they kind of had like a shock drop yesterday. Nobody knew if it was fake stock or if all of them were going to get canceled, but it kind of looks like that was the real drop. Foot Locker just pretty much ended up releasing them out of nowhere, and Cyber was still locked because they locked their module until about 15 minutes before the drop, so that way their methods can't get patched and all that. But that kind of ended up screwing us, and we pretty much couldn't do anything about it. So looking at it, you can see I started up my TSB tasks one by one. I ran a majority NSWBA, and I ran a couple NSA just because the devs kept saying to run NSA, run NSA, but I've yet to see success on sneakers, on an actual initial sneakers drop using NSA. In Cyber, you can see they've already picked up and they're starting at 7 o'clock. I also forgot Jimmy Jazz was dropping, so I ended up running for Jimmy Jazz too, which actually was a huge cook. But then you could see all of my Foot Locker tasks pick up, immediately pretty much go to adding the cart and then waiting for restock because like I said, I'm pretty sure they did drop yesterday. So there was barely any stock loaded. You can see I started getting a bunch of checkpoint CAPTCHA for Jimmy Jazz. And then again, I was having that problem like I told you guys earlier. The CAPTCHAs were coming through system extremely slow, and it just took a long time for like the CAPTCHA harvester to process that it was getting a CAPTCHA. Ended up whipping out my phone and solving some CAPTCHA that way too. They were throttling DC proxies, so it's a good thing I ran some resis as well. But got one on submitting shipping method, then went to calculating taxes, submitting order, processing order, and then that's pretty much when I knew I was gonna get it. I got a charge on my Apple Card, and it took a while for it to register, but once I got that charge, I pretty much knew it was secured. Moving along, I finally got the successfully checked out notification, and then at that point, I had another task that was submitting shipping already. Still nothing on Foot Locker. All the tasks were waiting for restock. Then had the other task at getting payment. Went and checked on TSB, and then saw that I actually cooked one. You can see it says pooped, which pretty much means you got a successful checkout. Ended up cooking a size 6, which I was really surprised about. Nike botting has been really hard in the past, but seems like now people have been getting a lot of success recently, and TSB is pretty much one of the only ones that's still working in my knowledge. But then went back to Cyber, had that Jimmy Jazz task that was calculating taxes, so I was hoping that one would go through. Went back to check my other TSB tasks. A lot of them said out of stock, but I had a bunch that said checkout failure, like 4 or 5 of them, and then when I looked up what that meant, it pretty much means that your card got declined. I didn't get any privacy notifications or anything like that, but maybe I'll have to fix those cards. Then went back over to Cyber and then saw that other task finally went to processing order. Was waiting for that one, and then I had another one that went to submitting shipping method, getting payment, calculating taxes. Then both of them went to processing order, and then that's when I got the second pair and then the third pair. Size 7.5, 8.5, 9, not bad at all. Very good sizes. Went to check on my Foot Locker tasks, and pretty much all of them were just sitting on waiting for restock. But in total, that's 4 pairs so far. Pretty nice morning. Definitely going to be using the ShipBot a lot more now that I pretty much have a good setup for sneakers and what I got to do to hopefully get some checkouts. So you guys will see a lot more of the ShipBot in the future. Expect a full review coming. Also forgot to mention that although I didn't hit Foot Locker in the morning, Foot Locker actually restocked around 9:50, and then I ended up getting another pair that way. Not a bad day at all. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions was on this drop. If you guys copped, what you're gonna end up doing with your pairs. But yeah, pretty nice cook all around. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching as always. Gotta give a shout out to today's sponsors, some of the best proxies in the game. If you guys are looking for a top tier setup and looking to up your game, start cooking like a real chef, then I definitely recommend you guys check out these proxies down below in the description. We also have discounts from up to 30 to 50% in the good chefs, so make sure you guys are utilizing that, clicking that link down below in the description and checking it out. Get backdoor sneakers, which we just took orders for backdoor chunky dunkies. So let's just say if you know, you know, boys. The best bot guides and one-on-one support. Also the stock chat. Our stock chat's been killing it recently if you guys check out our success. And we put you on with all the low-key flips and everything that's moving right now. So make sure you guys don't miss out. Click that link down below in the description. That reminds me that we have to pick the winner for the free month for last video. Okay, YouTube comments. 141 unique commenters. We're gonna go ahead and click start, and let's see who the winner is going to be. LR Wither, shout out to you. Appreciate you for commenting. I will reply to your comment. Make sure you DM me on Instagram to claim your free month to the Good Chefs. I give away a free month to the Good Chefs in every single video. All you gotta do is just leave a comment down below and drop a like on this video. Then in the next video, I'll pick a random comment to win a free month's membership. Appreciate all the love and support everybody's been showing recently. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.